Hi buddies, welcome back to the channel. So I think today's video is going to be a bit different. Scratch that. Today's video is going to be a bit different because I feel you guys should experience this happiness in my voice. You can tell as well. So on Thursday 24th August 2025, we hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Yes, we did that. You did that. We did that. And it felt like a dream at the moment because for some of you that saw my post earlier that day, you could tell that from the post I was a bit vulnerable in that post, and you could tell that I wasn't really in a good place. It just felt like I had been putting in a lot of effort into something that isn't maxing that much results at the time, right? So it just felt like I was putting in a lot of resources into YouTube, a lot of time into YouTube, a lot of the things I know and have learned over the years into YouTube. And it just felt like, oh, maybe I am not being seen, or I am not doing something correct, or I am not doing something right. And that same evening, after having those thoughts, after breaking down, after hoping that things just get better with this channel, after wishing that the results of the effort that happens behind the scenes starts actually showing up in real life, it happened. We hit 1,000 subscribers at exactly 9 p.m. of 24th August 2025. We did that, buddies. I am so happy. I am so grateful for this community. I can remember exactly at this time last year, we weren't even up to 500 subscribers on here. And to think that this is a channel that I have wanted to start since 2021 but have not been able to because I was scared at the moment, because I was unsure. I didn't know how people were going to see my content, if they were going to like it, if they were going to see the things I posted as valuable or entertaining or enough or inspiring. I mean, today I've gotten a lot of people, send texts to me that, oh, my journey on YouTube inspires them to start their own channel. My journey on YouTube inspires them to chase their dream. Maybe not YouTube, but something else to give it a shot. And I am so glad that even with this small community, we are doing this together. We are touching lives. We are inspiring people with the work we are doing here. That is so amazing. That is really amazing. So if you're listening to this now, if you're watching this vlog now, and you can listen to my voice, you can hear what I'm saying, this might just be your call to start. It might be your call to start that thing you've always put out. It could be your call to give your passion a shot. It could be your call to start that business, to start that podcast, to start content creation, to give the things that you are actually interested in, the things that your heart has been yearning for, the things that you know that you've had interest in for a while, but you are scared to start. Maybe because of what people would say. Who are people? The same things that they are going to say now that you are starting, will they repeat those things when whatever it is you've started has impacted your life? I mean, look at me. I used to be a very shy person that, just wanted to be her own, didn't want people in her space, didn't want all of that. But today, because of YouTube, I mean, I used to be confident, right, to an extent, but just because of YouTube, I don't just have, skills that I have learned over the years of starting a channel. Skills like video editing, managing my social media pages, scripting, editing, creating thumbnails. Those are not just the skills. There are also soft skills that has improved or developed because I started a YouTube channel. I am able to communicate my feelings more now. I tell stories better. If you don't say that, I would. I tell stories better. I'm able to show up without thinking about what people will say. Do you know the amount of courage I had to, pat myself at the back and tell myself, if you don't do this thing, nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to give your own passion a shot for you. So I had to do that. I had to show up for myself. And I am glad that 1,004 of you, because that is what it is now at the time I am recording this, 1,004 of you were able to believe in this channel. You believed in this dream. You believed in me showing up here consistently despite the days that I didn't feel like it. I am so happy to be celebrating this moment with you guys, my buddies, my community members. I am so happy to be celebrating this moment with you, and I am looking forward to when we will celebrate this channel being monetized. I am so happy for that. I'm grateful for this community. Starting something from scratch with no idea how you are going to go about it will never come easy. So don't think because you see people trying it out and succeeding immediately it's going to be easy. No. Yeah, there are people it's easy for at the start. There are people that maybe find it easy. There are people that are lucky. But then also be ready to embrace the days that might not be as sweet as the ginger you had to start. Also be able to embrace the days that we are not as encouraging as the encouragement you had when you started. Also be ready to pick yourself up on the days where you have no zeal to continue this thing you once thought you were so interested in, because will those days come? Yes, they definitely would come. But what differentiates what you feel on days like that and how you show up is actually you showing up. Is you showing up for your community consistently? Is you showing up for your dreams consistently? Is you giving your dreams a shot? And trust me, with time you are going to see these results, because it took me almost 2 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, buddies, it took me almost 2 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, it's finally happened. It is here. I am super happy. And if you are in doubt, if you are one of those people that have always loved to start a YouTube channel but you think you are shy, you can't do this, what will people say? How are you going to face the camera? How will you handle these things? Will it turn out well? Will people like my content? You keep overanalyzing and thinking these things for a very long time. You never know the answers to these questions you have until you try, until you give it a shot, until you show up consistently as well. If you don't try, if you don't show up, if you don't do these things, if you don't give it a shot, you will never know what the outcome will be. You will never know if you are the next YouTuber. You never know how much more you get to inspire people. You don't know how many people that will be inspired by your journey. You don't know how many people that you make feel better by your content. You don't know how much you are investing in yourself, because having a YouTube channel, managing a YouTube channel, or starting a YouTube channel is you investing in yourself in some sort of way. It is like having an investment that you could bank on in the future, because there are things you are depositing every day. Every time you sit down to film a video, every time you sit down to learn a skill to improve your channel, every time you analyze your channel to know what's working and what's not, every time you read a book to improve your channel, every time you engage with your community members, these are investments into your channel. These are investments into yourself that in turn make you a better person, make your channel a better channel, and at the end of the day make you a great YouTuber as well. So start, buddies. If you've ever had a dream and you've been putting it out, if you've ever had a dream or a vision or a passion and didn't really know if you should give it a shot or not, this is your sign to give it a shot. This is your sign to actually give it a try. This is your sign to put in the work, and definitely with time, you are going to see results. I really can't wait for the second part of this good news that I just shared with you guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for always dropping the really nice comments, because even on days where I don't feel like showing up, reading your comments feels like fuel into my system. Reading your comments make me feel happier. It encourages me. I am so glad with the type of community members we have here on this channel. And if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome, and see you in the next vlog. Thank you, buddy.